Good morning.
Good morning, Danny. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Well, thanks.
So I'm here with Fiona Gilbert from Quanta Therapies. We wanted to just bring you along and actually touch base and see what's happening at Quanta Therapies. But first, I think it'd be great to start with why you started Quanta Therapies.
I discovered bioenergy technology about 3 years ago when I was actually really ill. And the second I discovered it, I thought, this is that bridge. That is the bridge to health that everybody needs, because it's affordable, it's easy to use, and for practitioners, it can really help them get to what we all strive for, which is to help as many people as possible. And so Quanta has that mission and that vision, is to bring bioenergy technology to as many people and households as possible in an affordable manner.
Wonderful. That's so great to hear. Okay, so there's been some changes happening at Quanta Therapies. Could you explain some of those changes? And I guess you just touched on where the vision of Quanta Therapies is. Maybe touch on that again.
Yeah, absolutely. So the biggest change you're going to notice is our education platform, because we want people to be educated not in the technology, but also be really empowered to use it effectively, and just to really take up their skills and their knowledge and their confidence in using the technology, in using our products, and being just the amazing practitioners that they are. So we're going to break our education levels down into 3 different levels. Our gold standard is still going to be the 2-day live workshops, and this is where you get to hang out with your instructor, you get to work on real life patients and see what you can do with the technology, and actually spend that time to ask all the questions that you want. Unfortunately, that was our original workshop plan. Unfortunately, for a lot of people, the cost of travel, the cost of taking time off work, the cost of actually being away from family has been a little bit too much. But it doesn't mean that they don't want to improve what they're doing. So the next step is webinars. Webinars are going to be available 24/7, but they're going to be more subject specific. So for example, you can have GI issues and bioenergy, repairing a shoulder tear and bioenergy. So that gives people the ability to focus on what they're really interested in. And finally, which is something I'm really excited about, shortly in the next couple of months, we're actually going to be putting out a Quanta Therapies user manual. And what that will allow people to do is actually have a booklet in front of them that they can download and learn how to use the bioenergy technology in certain protocols. For our current practitioners, that's going to be a free download for them. And then for other practitioners, this is something that they can purchase through our website. So I think that gives everybody different learning styles, as well as options to really upgrade their practice.
Fantastic. So then would that also perhaps allow the practitioner, when they're using it, to print out something for the patient
Absolutely.
or the client to take with them?
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Yes.
I'm sure that'd be a great added addition. Okay, so some other changes have been shipping. So so it's been affected a few ways, and so what changes are you foreseeing with that?
The biggest change for us is for all our practitioners outside the United States, we're actually going to be dropping our shipping from $50 to $30. That will actually mean that they're actually going to take probably an extra 3 days to get to you. But having talked to our practitioners, they've just gone, you know what, it's worth the exchange. So we're really happy that we've worked with our shipping company, and they're able to do that for us. So all we ask for people to do is to take that into consideration and plan for that. Otherwise, we will also offer an expedite shipping option, which is it is pricey, but if that's something that you need, we're happy to provide that for you.
Okay, so with the other option, is that actually going to be on the order sheet, or is that something they need to call you and contact you personally to work out what's the best option if they need it
immediately? Right. Until we figure out the actual shipping prices, if you really do need it really quickly as we're doing this transition, please reach out to us. We are happy to work with you any way that we can.
Okay, fantastic. So what makes Quanta stand out, and how is Quanta different than any of your competitors?
For us, it's really about empowerment. For us, it's getting this technology to as many people as possible, because it is affordable, it is very easy to use, and it's very intuitive. So we want to make it so that it's not elitist, but so that people can really take control of their lives and take care of themselves, because we're all unique, we're all different, And here is something that is very easily customizable. And we have an entire product range that not just covers your pet, but your home as well. And I'm just excited about it.
Yeah, okay. So basically it's the range, the customer service and the price point.
Yeah.
And what you're offering. So if people have other questions, how can they get those answered?
For our practitioners, one, they can always reach out to me. But two, we've sent out a newsletter to let you know how to join the closed Facebook group. And that's our community where you can post your questions, you can post your results, and we sort of have that interaction. But about mid-June, what we're actually going to be doing is having a hour to a 90-minute dial-in that you can just have a Q&A. You can dial in. There's going to be a set time, and you just dial in and have a chat with me. And as we bring various topics up, we can talk about that. You can talk about where the company's going, ask all the questions you want, and just check in.
Okay, that's fantastic. So with the Q&A that's upcoming, will that be something, so it will be just an open question and answer, or you might have a specific guest who's going to talk about how to use particular products, so, and they'll get that through a newsletter, or they'll get that through joining the group? Both. And then there'll be notices.
So they'll be getting a newsletter to tell them where they can log in. If there's actually specific questions they want to ask before, so that we know what people are looking for, they can send in their questions ahead of time, or they can just drop in and ask us questions.
Yeah,
so
or do it on the feed, I imagine.
Exactly.
On the page. There might be some other members that can also answer those questions.
Absolutely.
Well, that's fantastic. First, I want to say thank you so much for joining
and
coming this morning. And I guess if anyone has any more questions for you, they can just contact you personally or give Quanta Therapies a call.
They can give Quanta Therapies a call. The easiest email to get to us is hello@quantatherapies.com.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.